Hi, my name is Sam Soska. This is my message. 3 things I'm seeking today. It's January 9th, 2026. This is my 9th message in the series, A Message a Day to Keep the Self-Reliance Away. So 3 things I'm seeking today. I'm heading to work in a few minutes. I'm seeking to devote my inner life to pleasing the Lord. My thoughts, my attitudes, and motives. I want them to please the Lord. It starts there for me. I'm praying for that, to keep my inner life on track, for it to bring all my thoughts obedient to Christ, to keep my mind on what He thinks, or what He thinks about. I want to think what He thinks about people. I want to keep, any anxiety, any doubts, keep them away. I want my inner life to please the Lord. Every thought, sinful thoughts might pop in my mind to tempt me, so reject those. I want this all day. So I'm seeking this in particular. The second thing I'm seeking the Lord today for is to pray for as many people as possible. Whether it's with them or just for them at a later time, or later on the night, or throughout the day. I'm going to make a note of this. I want to pray for as many people as possible today. Right now, I'm especially praying for my wife, who's home with my almost 2.5-year-old and 9-month-old baby. Every night's tough. It's sleeping. It's just tough. It's a tough season, especially for her. So I'm starting that off as just praying for her. But I want to pray for as many people as possible. And the third thing I'm really seeking for today is for all my words and my speech, all my words, all my talk, everything I say, be pleasing the Lord. I want to be thoughtful. I have a history of not thinking before I talk. I have a history of just saying anything, and my heart was bad before, but now my heart is filled with love. It's for the Lord. It's filled with God's love, and I know that because the Word tells me in Romans 5:5 says, when the Holy Spirit was given to me, which is the life of God, which is the gift, which is the promise of the Spirit through faith. When I received the Holy Spirit, God started pouring His love in my heart. And I know that because I've experienced that. So I want my words to be pleasing to the Lord. I want to speak with love. Not carnality, or not selfishness, or something I had a history of doing. Even after I got saved, I was still not careful with my words. But over the time I've been saved, 8 plus years, the Lord has been slowly bringing me around to just slowly being much more careful with my words, and that's my words that please to God. Please the Lord. I thank you for listening to this message. I hope this encourages you to seek to please the Lord with your inner life today. I hope this encourages you to pray for as many people as possible today. And I hope this encourages you to really focus on your speech, on your words, and have your words pleasing the Lord. And I want to mention that these are 3 things I'm seeking today. So I'm going to work, and it's an environment. It's a different environment for me than being at home. So I'm just really seeking those 3 things diligently all day. I'll be seeking these things. But there's 7 things I pray for each day, and I have a message on that. It's before I started this series a couple weeks ago. But the 7 things, that's what I mentioned, the 7 things I pray for each day is the first thing is to love God most, to love God first. And if that way love can be my driving force in life. The second thing I pray for each day is genuine humility. The third thing I pray for each day is a sincere faith. The fourth thing I pray for each day is a renewed mind. I need that so bad. That's it right there. I need a renewed mind. And then after a renewed mind, I pray for a pure heart. I just ask God to purify my heart every day. And I do my part in cleansing myself and purifying myself. But I just want God to really complete His work in me. I want to be usable for Him. And the sixth thing, pray for each day, is spiritual growth. That's knowing and loving God in a deeper way. Just seek it every day. I'm really seeking that every day. The Christian life is always moving forward. You should always be seeking every day. You don't have to, but the best way to go is to just be moving. You're always understand you're always moving forward. You're always seeking victory in new areas in your life. Victory in walking with the Lord, being filled with the Spirit. Victory over sin. You just want to constantly have new points, new things you're seeking every day. But the thing you always want to seek is spiritual growth. The seventh thing I pray for each day is encouragement. And I want to encourage others. I feel like that's something that God has given me. That's a burden I have, I think. It's a good burden, is to encourage others. And I can encourage others if I go to Him for encouragement, I can be more encouraging to others. I encourage you to just keep going for the Lord. Thank you for listening to the message. God bless you.